Yeah.
Should we go to the other sharp game that well, there was fire on the board between Svidler and
Definitely, Svidler's game was very exciting.
and Steinberg. Let's see how that one clarified because
we had knight d4.
Because we left it at knight d4. We weren't really sure as to what move Black was going to actually play.
Here, yeah.
So
well, he did take on
the
g5.
pawn, yeah,
and now he went for a move that he's probably forced to do something like this. He took on f5, opening up his own king on the g file, and wow. Now bishop takes f5.
Bishop takes f5, and I guess bishop takes d5 isn't possible because of obviously bishop takes h7.
Very sharp. Let's have a look. So you are leaving this piece here, but if that happens, then
I think it's going to be a goodbye.
It's going to be
goodbye king.
Should be mates somehow here with, let's say, king g7 to avoid. It's the only square I can try to go to, but now it's got to be goodbye. I agree. I'm just working out how. Where is the right finish here? Maybe it's this one, knight f5 check, because if you go.
Wait 1 second, you go queen takes.
Well, then I got queen. Queen. Maybe not that one. Queen h6. You still go back. So
yeah, you still go back. Yeah, that's a sneaky move, but
where's the win here? There is a win. There must be a win.
There has to be a win. There's too many pieces.
Bishop f6 is very close to winning, and then rook g3. Rook g3, the quiet move is nearly winning. There's so much.
Yeah, but you also have knight f3. Yeah, okay. I think it's we'll agree it's winning.
So knight g6 played, covering some squares.
Yeah.
Bishop takes, queen takes, rook g3 anyway, and Svidler sacrifices his queen now. Bishop takes d5. Wow, he doesn't take the queen. He doesn't. I mean, he could move his bishop somewhere and win the queen.
But he goes b3.
He goes b3. Calm as you like. What a thing. And
I
now,
wonder if that's any good though.
Black here, you could move the rook backwards, but then if you do, surely bishop f4, I'm winning, because I win your queen. I know it's still a bit unclear, but not so thing. And what about, the time situation, they both got a bit of time, but not much.
To make how many moves? It's like a mile time travel, 9 moves, 8 moves.
Now, maybe rook c3 is possible to move the rook on g3.
But
away.
I take it.
Rook takes g3, and now it gives me a bit of time. So knight e5 possibly. Rook e4. Rook e4 is the move. That is the move. Rook e4. Rook e4. This is Svidler. This is the way that's going to happen. This is looking actually.
That's quite.
This is actually looking good for Black.
Yeah, that's good for Black. Yeah. It's actually.
Yeah, there are other options. Rook e4 I like, because I get that rook to g4. Yeah. But what else can we do here? Any other ideas here? We could move. Well, I'd like to get the knight in. Knight e5. Oh, so complicated. What a breaking news!
Well, we have some breaking news. Topalov has been held to a draw.
Wow.
By the guy by Krisa, who held Caruana to a draw.
Yeah, the guy's doing well. Yeah, holding two 2700s to 2800s, shall we say?
He's on for an all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're waiting to see what Svidler's playing. I'm assuming here.
I really like your rook c3. I think b3 was a mistake.
Yeah, b3 is a mistake, and it's one of those positions. It has imploded a bit on white. White hasn't got the attack. Black's king looking a lot safer now. He's only exchanged down here, but he seems to have his king. It seems to have got some security, because white can't get to him. Even if I play bishop g7, just blocking the g file, putting my bishop on a good square. Even this should be, I would say, good compensation as well.
Yeah.
So I think Svidler will go on to win this game.
I
think still messy. Yeah.
But he's in control. You can see that.
Should keep an eye on that one though, because the time.
Definitely.
Come back there in 5 minutes, and everything could change again. So
we mentioned that Topalov had been held to a draw, but let's check out the guy. Let's check out Caruana, top seed.
Yes, certainly.
He was
in the Steinberg Svidler game, we're looking at this crazy game after b3. Now they have both reached time control, so we'll go to that now. The board we're looking at is on the right-hand side. Still got Arcadi's game there, which ended in a draw bottom left, but we'll see the current position there coming up very soon. And after b3, in this position, Svidler did play rook c3, and this is an amazing idea. It sacrifices the rook, but it stops your queen being lost, and the queen was in serious danger of being lost with bishop to f4. And it's just tactics. So rook takes c3.
Rook e4, as you said.
Yeah,
rook e4
must be the move to play. And now look at this
wow.
move. Most people move their queen, but not old Steinberg.
No.
You know, he doesn't. You know, this is just
young Steinberg.
No, it's crazy. He goes rook g3, which is quite insane in some respects, but it's a very crafty move. And the point of this is, if obviously rook takes queen,
bishop takes.
You take this and you don't go there.
No,
that's not the idea. You go bishop takes, and you're going to win the queen back, and you're going to be an exchange up in the ending. So you'd have good chances to win this. So Peter Svidler steps out of danger.
Very calm play. Rook g3, I love it.
I know. Now you have to move your queen.
Yeah, now you have to do it.
You can't leave it there forever. So
queen h3.
Queen h3 and bishop g7. It just seems like Svidler's piece is starting to come to life, but I'm not sure. Well, that sacks a piece.
Let's work this one out, actually. Well, maybe we don't need to work it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just
play through it. Queen takes d7. And now look at the bishops. These bishops, if that one can come into the game, they're just
game over.
Yeah, and it's like we said before. Basically, in this kind of structure, that the white king can be open. I'm assuming they're in time trouble here because
there's something
so complicated.
There's something in the air, don't you think?
There is. So I see one idea here to maybe you can. I had a similar motive to this quite recently. I've done a couple of videos on, and it looks like maybe in this position. Okay. What's natural? Natural to, in such a sharp position, you can't lose tempo.
No.
So, rather than play, a move that you have to defend or a slow move, you've got to try to create threats in sharp positions. If you can create threats, do it.
Well, one easy way to think about it is captures, checks and attacks. We get taught this, we get drummed. First of all, if you're going to calculate something, so obviously you can move the rook, but that's not ideal. Yep. Definitely not exchange. We don't want that. That would be a disaster. So checks, captures, then we have attack, and we have a forcing move, which is
bishop d2.
Bishop d2, and
bishop d2 here may be winning for white. This move, unleashing the rook, and this is the main thing. Yep.
What can you do? Queen e4?
Queen e4, queen takes g7 is the problem.
That would be a big problem. I was getting a bit excited.
Is this actually a simple win for it is. It's a simple win because this is actually very, very easy.
Queen f7?
If queen anywhere, I swap the queens off and go bishop c3. So we go here, and now we just swap.
Yeah, queen.
So you have to go queen g8 because if you go queen here, we take these off and you go here, and this is clearly game over. So you have to play queen g8, and now let's go for an exchange. Cause I think I got rook takes g7. I got rook takes g7.
Yeah.
So I take here. Probably take this one off.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what you take with. You should take with a bishop. If you take with a king, then it's even easier for me because I'll be a whole rook up because I take this with check, go bishop c3.
Oh, that would be.
And if you go bishop takes,
the game of the day.
Well, let's have a look. Bishop takes, and this is so easy. Actually, rook takes g7.
And if you
simple, yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing to do.
No, king takes rook, bishop c3.
You can't even get a situation where you get the exchange up because you just go rook takes bishop check.
Yeah, I mean rook takes d2, your whole rook down.
Yeah, done.
So, that's unbelievable.
What a shame.
Unbelievable. And we see Steinberg shaking his head after probably missing a win in time trouble, but it still seems a way to achieve a draw. So maybe we should, keep an eye on the position.
Do you think he's realised?
Maybe, because a move like bishop d2, actually quite easy to work out that for top players, because every move is forcing.
Yes.
So, when you haven't got many possibilities, you can work your way through it. Shorter time. Maybe he has missed it. Yeah, I mean, queen d8. Let's just see. Bishop here. Could he still play bishop d2 in this position? I mean, why can't he do the same motif again?
Well, I guess I've got rook.
G4.
Rook g4.
Rook g4. It's a bit different then.
Yeah.
So, current position is, after some moves are going on, and a tweet from Tom Hilton. Hi, Tom. And there's a lot of shocks, more than electricity.
Yes.
That's a crafty little one. Look at that move.
Look at that one. Oh.
Rook f3. That's a move. It's just bang after bang,
isn't it?
And the point of this is the back rank. If you take that one,
Yep, queen.
you get
You
queen
get back rank
b1.
mate.
What a game this is. This is one of the games of the round here.
Definitely.
And after rook f3, there's still...
Now you have to sidestep.
Yeah, rook d1, and Svidler clearly playing a win. Queen f7, threatening rook to f1. Well, we do have news that, by the way, Fabiano Caruana did win his game. So he did win his game.
Yeah, he did.
His opponent blundered. So I'm sure we'll have a chance to look at that at some point. But what's going on here? I mean, I know Steinberg has missed a chance. There's a massive threat.
Rook f1 is threatened, so I have to
do something about that.
That one.
And this, I can see why he was shaking his head. To be honest,
it's so easy to defend against.
Well, can't you go bishop? Can you go bishop here? Check. Oh no, you go bishop takes.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
So okay. How to defend?
Yeah, how to defend.
How to defend this one?
Well, how do you defend this?
You have to remember we're not using computers either, so this is probably the real life.
Yes, you need something very special here. Let's say, very. Can I go? I mean, there's some funny moves. Like, seems to be something funny might be happening here. Maybe some defense. Is there some defense? I know you can go rook g1, but I'm assuming that's really bad.
Yeah.
After I just take on g1, I just want to know if it's defensive before we move on. Tried bishop f6, but then bishop takes f6.
Bishop takes f6
is the problem. And I was even looking at funny things like bishop e3.
I looked at that. Bishop takes.
Bishop takes is the problem. Yeah, again.
No, but rook g1 first, bishop takes, and then bishop f6.
And then so here, nice. Odin, Odin, you've been spending too much time with Magnus Carlsen. So Odin from Norway's come for the last 15 years. And I think we are going to the restaurant later with a couple of people, just to clarify. So I was speaking to Blair. It has recommended rook g1, and this is real.
This is brilliant defense. Do you think he's seen it?
No,
I don't think he's seen it.
He looks so upset. He hasn't seen it.
I think.
But look at this. I mean, this is unbelievable.
Is this the only move to draw?
I guess it must be. You know, I mean, we'll just show it on the board for people who are wondering what we're talking about, because it looks like that rook could be taken. And now Odin, who somehow sneaks into the morning section still, but finds these tactics. How do you get in the morning sections when you find stuff like this? What an idea!
He's seen it.
Has he seen it on the camera? Okay, we'll come back to it.
Because he was completely despondent, and then suddenly he's
suddenly gone.
He's gone like this.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, look at him. He's suddenly gone.
His body language has changed. He's worked it out.
He's worked it out.
Yeah. And the whole point of this is you can't go queen takes f6 because of checkmate. And if you go rook takes f6, there's rook takes g8 check, and then you get a perpetual by going here. He's doing it. Is he going to do it?
He's going to do it. He's nodding his head.
Oh, look at it. Yeah.
He's worked it out.
It's coming together. It's coming together.
Save the game.
Oh.
Yes, save the game.
He's getting inspiration from the heavens there. So he can. Yes, I have found it. I have found it. I have found it. I'm going to do it.
You can do it.
You can. Yes, I can. And
I love this.
And is he going to go for it?
He's going to go for it. Yeah.
Yes. You can see. It's like the Duracell bunny, and he's winding up, and then he's like.
It was great. But he was absolutely great. He was absolutely despondent before, and he was thinking, "Oh my God, I'm going to have to resign this game." The end, and then suddenly,
he's found this amazing idea.
I have to see it.
I know.
He's coming.
Come on, have the confidence, lad. Have the confidence. You can do it. So let's just see.
I'm going to wait for.
Okay, I'll put the current position on. He's getting
his
ready. Arms are getting ready. I wonder if Svidler saw this one.
Come on.
It's kind of.
This is game of the day.
It's kind of a move you should see because everything else loses. You know, again, it's forced. You should see this, but you know.
That's it. G1.
Do it.
Put it on G1. Come on.
Do it.
Yes, it works. It works.
Yay! Good
Sorry.
lad.
Yes.
Well,
Come on, Pete, take it.
it's
Go on,
kinda-
take it.
Yeah, I mean,
Give the guy a.
is there anything else he can do here, Peter, except for taking it?
Do you
I mean,
think-
is there any way he
Do
can
you
play
think
for a win?
Pete's seen it and
Yeah.
just like, yeah, whatever?
Yeah, and now he's getting up to have a nice stroll because he knows he's got the draw.
He's got the draw. Yeah.
How did his whole body change in a
His
couple of
whole-
minutes there?
yeah.
It looked like he's going to fall under the table. Now he's up. He's saying, "Look, Peter, I've got you. It's a draw.
It's a
look,
draw."
Look around. Yeah. Anyone else see that? Look at that lovely move I
Yeah.
just played. It was a real beauty, that one. So like, there's a player in a chess team I play for, and he's a great guy,
Yeah.
and it's quite funny when he plays. You know, we'll joke about it a bit, with him as well, and he'll play a move, and especially if he's beaten someone good or it's a good move, he'll suddenly look up and they look around literally like, come on, watch me, look at my boards, and it's kind of like, that's a great move, and I don't think there's anything that can be done, because the problem is, if you play a quiet move here, you will lose. If, for example, you play Rook F8, Rook F1,
Bishop F6.
Bishop F6, and
In the bag.
it's this lovely tactic is whatever you take that with, I take with the queen.
Yeah.
I make sure I take, the rook, the queen,
I
doesn't
like
matter.
this. I like the way that Pete thinks.
Yeah.
Have you seen the way that when he thinks he turns his head to the side
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
I do this?
I think Pete must have seen this. He's pretty strong.
Yeah, Pete.
There's
very
Yu
strong.
Yang Yi. Yu Yang Yi
Yang
looking
Yi.
at the board, but just on Peter's shoulder
Ah,
there.
yeah.
Massive
Everyone's
crowd.
right.
I know.
It's like the crowd is.
I know. Crowd is sort of a.
Is that
Maybe Pete didn't see that move. Maybe he didn't see. I don't know. I'm sure Pete's such a strong player.
Maybe,
Such a
but
strong
it
player.
is very surprising, I thought.
And Rook G1, and yes, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
should we?
I think I just
should
wanted to wait, but I mean,
yeah.
I think it's going to be a draw, isn't it? It has to be. So, definitely.
Yeah. I think Pete will settle down for a thing to see whether he can try.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I just love the body language of
Yeah,
chess
me
players.
too.
It's
I know.
great, isn't it? To see how people change.
Yeah.
Over after moves come in. So, great defence there. Great
That was-
defence,
that
and
was
he will get the
fantastic.
draw. So,
Yeah.
let's go to another game then, because that's going to be a draw. Bit of an upset there, but Steinberg is having a great tournament after
Fantastic
drawing.
play at the minute.
Definitely, he drew with.
But this game he should have won.
He should have won
He
this
should
game.
have won,
but
but what a
draw.
great game.
Very great. It was so exciting.
It's-
Both players miss wins, I
And
think.
he went for it.
Okay, let's have a look then.
It's
Let's
gonna
have a look.
be played. Come on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's all in the bag
It's
now.
there,
It's
it's
all in the
there.
bag, so we can
Oh.
see it's happening like this, and we can see now there's going to be a petrol check,
Come on,
and
take it.
he's
yes.
managed to get a draw. So we're going to see a shake of hands very quickly, very soon, and there's nothing else either player can do here. Petrol check, and well done Steinberg for
Steinberg, yeah.
finding that small
It's
combination there. So good stuff, and I'd like to see. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
So I don't think Peter will be happy. It's a very, very exciting
well,
game.
He got away with it.
He got away in
He
some
got away
respects
with
with it. Yeah, he did, and but he doesn't
Oh,
look.
but he's
he
not
doesn't
happy.
No.
But do you think when he runs it through the computer and he realises how close he came
yeah.
to losing it, that he might be?
Well, I expect he was winning before that, though, Peter. You
You
know,
think
after
so?
I think at some stage, but it's so complicated. To be
Yeah,
honest,
I mean-
I think a draw is kind of fair result in some ways. So definitely. Okay, let's now go over the actions over on that board to the Iceman versus Lagno.